1,000 days of Stadia is already here, and we have data on the platform's recent performance. See, as new Stadia data is here during 1,000 day celebration, it's Article Spotlight on STO Daily. Let's get into it. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, people? It is your boy MM2K of PNTS Network and StadiaDosage, back again with another STO Daily. Can you do us a huge favor before we get into this one? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and rock those bells for notifications, please, so you know when we're dropping these doses. We appreciate all of y'all straight up. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the reason. And by now, y'all should know the slogan. We are not too proud to ask. And on the heels of that, if you're watching this in the month of August 2022, you may want to consider helping the platform. Not only will it make it a better platform for you, but for everyone who has donated via Super Chat or Super Thanks in the months of July and August 2022, you will be entered into a raffle where you could possibly win a Stadia Premier bundle. That bundle includes a Google Chromecast CCU and a Stadia controller. So what better way to bring in the summer, or bring in the fall rather, than winning a Stadia Premier bundle? All right, let's get into today's topics. All right, and this comes to us courtesy of our sister site, StadiaDosage.com. A lot of great stuff out there. If you want the latest in Stadia news, events, and community, you definitely want to come here and check out what we have here. All right, so this is an article that is coming to us courtesy of Jack the Slip of StadiaDosage.com, and I will be today's narrator for Jack's great findings. All right, so these are Stadia stats that were presented actually the day prior, day 999 of Stadia's existence. And we want to welcome you back to another edition of the Stadia Stats. This is the weekly blog where we discuss all the numbers surrounding the Stadia platform, game library, and community. You can find and interact with all of the data we collect on our Stadia Stats page. First up this week, we make sure to check out our recent post estimating the total numbers of hours streamed on a bunch of Stadia games. Now, thanks to the community members on Reddit, Twitter, and Facebook, we collected enough individual playtime data throughout individual game leaderboards on Stadia to pull off these estimates. Now, during the 999th day since Stadia's release, join us in celebrating day 1000 with over 25 of the best Stadia content creators, which we dubbed Day of Stadia Streams. Each stream was raffled off funds for a game of your choice on the platform. It started actually on the 14th at 9 p.m. Eastern. It was a fantastic event. I got to take part of it. So thank you all for making that event special. We had thousands of views, a lot of participation. Everybody had a lot of fun. It was a great event to behold. All right. So next up, it's been a while since we checked in with what we call the GFK weekly top selling games. Let me explain that in a bit here. Okay, so this is a chart for that. And for the GFK weekly top selling games, in terms of availability in the cloud, this is a litmus that shows, I believe it's a UK top 40 list of the top 40 games that have sold well week to week, that are available in UK. And what we do in this litmus is we take those games, we see how many of those games are on the most significant cloud platforms out there, and we calculate who has the most, you know what I mean? So in terms of availability in the cloud, Stadia remains the platform with the most games, leading for 7 weeks in a row under this litmus. And you can see this chart right here where they show you the GFK list and the amount of games that are there altogether in total for cross-platform, the top selling cross-platform games, that is, and it just shows you a list of here via the data extrapolated, the number of available titles on Stadia, GFN, and Luna. All right. Next, we now have a second data point for Worms WMD, first training leaderboard. All right, so let's get to that. Here goes the chart for that. Now, it grew at exactly the same rate this week as the Centipede single player recharge leaderboard as well. And if you can take a look at that, that's per the charts and the data that Jack captured, how it looks there on that chart. Next up, for Sniper Elite 4, the game with the largest overall publicly available leaderboard, over 234,000 Stadians listed, it got a free trial on Stadia this week, so we were interested to see what effect that would have. The leaderboard growth rate got a huge bump. It reached an average of 60 new players a day this week, a high not seen since March 2021. This is how that looks. All right. Next up is Dirt 5. The Dirt 5 leaderboard passed 133,000 as it continues to grow at around 25 new names a day. Here goes how that looks. Looks like it really started to skyrocket in October 2021. Is that when it went into Stadia Pro? I think that is when it went into Stadia Pro, and you saw a large increase around that time. All right. And next up in our charts is Destiny 2. Destiny 2 daily Stadia population as a fraction of PC players passed 2% again this week, reaching a high not seen since February. And this is how that chart looks. All right. So great stuff nonetheless, and a lot of cool data that's extrapolated by Jack the Slip, as always. All right. Let's talk about some upcoming Stadia numbers milestones. The official community forum will pass 100,000 members. And as far as Stadia positive YouTube channels, we got the homie Primo Yannick, who will pass 2,000 YouTube subscribers. Stadia France and Stadia Ahoy will pass 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Ninja Guy X will pass 500 YouTube subscribers. Lo-Fi Monk and Petter Games will pass 200 YouTube subscribers. And as far as the positive Twitter handles, we got Four Scars Gaming. He will pass 10,000 followers. Marquise, Sunny Cloud Gaming, Rock Show, this guy named MM2K, have you ever heard of him? And Fred Stadia will pass 2,000 followers. Stadia Hunters, Stadia Hoy, R Stadia, and Stadia Time will pass 1,000 followers. Lukey6, X2I, also known as Dan of Stadia Source, and Echo Nomad 6554 will pass 500 followers. Malasaur Online, Stadia German, Queen Rock 69, Dandroid, Robin Plays Games, Crow Resin, and Primo Yannick will pass 200 followers. And that's all the Stadia positive Twitter handles. For Stadia Stats Weekly blog posts, they are delivered on Sundays. However, you can always follow StadiaDosage and Jack Deslip on Twitter for mid-week updates. And in order to do that, just follow at StadiaDosage, all one word, at JDeslip, JDESLIP on Twitter for midweek updates. All of the past editions of Stadia Stats can be found in our archive. And finally, we'd love to hear your reactions, comments, and questions, and the replies in our videos, in our articles, all that stuff. Definitely let us know if we missed any milestones or got anything wrong. And if you want your content included, just let us know as well. All right. Well, that's it from your boy. Let us know what you think about all this in the comment section below, because like I always say, who cares what I think? But if you did like what we had to show you, or what I had to say, check out the links below to follow me. Those links will lead you to Broadband Bullies, PNTS Network, Hard Knock Digital Culture, and yes, the Stadia Dosage. With all that said, peace. Have a wonderful 1,000 days of Stadia.